Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So first of all, just put the hair back so they're not in my face. And we're gonna start with a moisturizer. This one is from the Body Shop and I recently got it, and it's an amazing one. It's called Drop of Youth. So it's the consistency, I would say, is kind of like almost like a yogurt. It's just amazing, and it feels so lightweight but so refreshing and such a good moisturizer. So highly recommend. So yeah, that's the first step, always before applying makeup. And don't forget your neck. And as you can see, I've already decorated my bedroom for Christmas. So yeah, probably you can see in the background. Okay, so yeah, once your face is completely hydrated and moisturized, we're gonna go in with a primer, which clearly I couldn't find, but I know it's the Smashbox, Vitamin Glow. I got this a few months ago when I was in Italy, but anyway, I've been using that very often, and I really like it. The smell is amazing, of course, and again, it's an amazing primer, and the fact that it's like has some glow to your skin, for me is always a plus, especially now that it's, kind of like cold and, winter time, so the skin is like, a little bit dull and, dry. And then we're going to go in with, before, hair in my face, always like, the stupid hair in my face. There's always one. So now, after that, and you can see, still in my face, I can still see, like, the hair. Anyway, we're going to go with, like, a foundation. This is, like, a Revolution stick foundation. I haven't used this ever. It was my first time. I just found it in my makeup collection, and I was like, okay, let me use it. So I have to be honest, it's not my favorite with the brush, but maybe it was my mistake because I used the brush. I will try to use it again with a beauty blender and see if maybe, like, it's gonna be better, because of course it's a stick foundation, so it's not liquid or anything like that, and maybe the brush is not the best way to apply it, so that's why maybe I didn't like it. I mean, the finished result, like the final result, it's not bad, but yeah, it's not my favorite, let's put it this way. So you can see it's just like, it's really not blending very well, and you can see a little bit patchy, and you will see even the coverage, maybe, again, it was my bad, maybe it's the foundation that is just like, medium coverage, but you can still see, some redness on my cheeks, which, not a bad thing, but yeah, I get more coverage when I use other foundation. So at the moment with the brush, I will say this is like, 5 out of 10, and I'm being good. But I will let you know if with a beauty blender, maybe, like, it's better. Yeah, see, you can see exactly, like, I wasn't, like, blown away, so. But anyway, let's move to concealer, which is, again, makeup revolution. And I will try to find the color or the name. I think it's F8, but I'm not sure. I will just link everything below as always. So first of all, I have to say I love the brush to apply this concealer, and it's very nice. And definitely the concealer helped kind of like fixing what the foundation, didn't cover. So yeah, I'm using like a Real Technique brush, and I'm blending that, even on my eyelids, so just to prep them for the eyeshadows. Yeah, concealer definitely, like, is a good one, so very, very good concealer. Not very impressed with the foundation. And as you know, I'm not like a huge concealer, like, girl, so I just apply a little bit under my eyes and on my lid, and then whatever is left on my brush, I just, like, go in between my eyebrows and sometimes even on my chin, but nothing too crazy. you can see it's a very natural finish, so I like it. Okay, so today I'm gonna try for the first time the Rachel Riley Makeup Revolution. I think it's like Goddess on the Go. I will link everything below. I mean, I follow her on, of course, Instagram and YouTube. She's like, just hilarious. And I was like really intrigued by her palette, so I wanted to try. First of all, we're gonna use Melt Cosmetic, and I think the shade is, BLURR, to as a base on our lid. So before going with any colors, I'm gonna just try to kind of like, give it a base. So even like, for the color, for any pigments that I'm gonna use, or any eyeshadow, to kind of like, stick better on my lid. So just blend this very basic shade. That's why it's called BLURR, because it's gonna blur any imperfection you have or any discoloration. So that's gonna be the first one. And of course, blend and blend. And I completely forgot to show what I'm using in, as a second shade, but I will link everything below. It's always from Melt Cosmetic, the Melt Cosmetic stack. Seriously, why did I forget? Well, sorry. And I can't remember now the name, of course, so I will have to link it below, because for the life of me, I cannot remember the name of the shade. Well, it's just a little bit kind of a warmer shade, a little bit darker, so we're going like now on the lid, trying to intensify the colors and build up, of course, our eyeshadows. So this is Velvet Cake from the Rachel Leary Revolution palette, and it's a beautiful, beautiful color. So I started like very light, because I didn't know, of course, how intense and how pigmented this color was, so I didn't want to overdo. And I think probably this is like always the best option when you go with dark shades. Try to go with lightweight and then build up the color. So because it's easier to build up the color to get it darker, but it's not possible to go back and make it lighter. I mean, it's not possible, but it's very hard. So. And as you can see, I'm like, just using, I think this is like a NYX brush, and of course the blending brush, and it's like very soft. And as you can see, my hands is like, kind of far back on the brush, just because this way I'm applying less pressure. So it's easier to blend, and it's also, again, it's not gonna like get too much color on my lids at first. So I'm trying to go very lightweight and light-handed. Sorry guys, sometimes like I don't know what's going on in my brain, I guess. Too many thoughts, and again, too many languages, so they just like, mix and matches. Anyway, you can see I'm building up the color, and it's a very nice pinkish purple color. So that was like, perfect for what I had in mind, because the look is inspired by a beautiful scarf that I have, and that you will see at the end of the video. I mean, it wasn't my thumbnail, so probably you saw it at the beginning of the video, but you will see better even at the end of the video. So you can see I like it. And now I'm going with Promiscuous, which is like, again, from the Melt Cosmetic stack. I hope I can still find all of these colors. because I had these stacks for like, so many years. So I hope they still like, make them. And this is like, again, a darker shade. So it probably like is a shade darker than, Velvet Cake. So I'm going now in on my lid, trying to make it darker. So it's like, yeah, a beautiful, beautiful, intense purple color. And I'm using the same brush just because I think it's the same, yeah. It's very easy to apply colors with this brush, and it's very hard to make mistake because, as I told you, it's like a very soft blending brush, so it kind of helps you building up the color instead of going straight with like, heavy hand. And I'm gonna, yeah, and now of course I'm getting like a more dense brush using the same color because I want to pack some more on my lid and make it darker. So that's why I've changed my eyeshadow brush. And by the way, this Rachel Leary palette's got a huge mirror, which it was amazing during this makeup tutorial because I could see myself. It's really like, it's as big as, the palette, so amazing. And now you can really see the color because, of course, the more I apply, the more it's like, getting darker. So I really love it. I mean, don't use these shades very often just because, of course, it's not my everyday kind of shade, which doesn't mean you cannot use it every day because purple is a beautiful color. And especially if you got green eyes, I will, definitely like, say that it's perfect for you because it really complements your eye color. But again, it looks beautiful even on brown eyes, and I'm sure it will be beautiful even if you got blue eyes. But anyway, back to the makeup tutorial. Yes, not my everyday color, but again, beautiful. And now again, I got these two colors, always, yeah, from the same stack. And I wasn't sure which one to use, and I think I ended up using them all. And one is Lovesick, I remember that. The other one, again, I cannot remember the name, but it will be linked down below. So hopefully I will find everything and link everything down below. So, and now I'm trying basically to, again, you will see the scarf in a bit, trying to create the same colors that the scarf has. So it's got like purple, it's got like some pink, it's got some burgundy. So I'm trying to like, create everything on my eyelid. So this is why I'm using like all these different shades. And I have to say, so far I'm loving it. I really like the colors, and I think it's really nice, yeah, on my eye color as well. So and yeah, if you got any fallout, which might occur, you can just use your foundation brush, and whatever is left on your brush, you can just clean all the fallout. I mean, it always worked for me, so I'm pretty sure it will work for you too. And yeah, and I'm going now back with Promiscuous, which was like, yeah, the darker shade. Trying to blend it, yeah, with the other shade I just applied. Yeah, and now I'm going back with the matte cosmetic. And again, I will link all the names down below. And I'm going back, as you can see now, even with Velvet Cake, which, yeah, the first shade that we apply, which is more like a pinkish color. So okay, and now of course I'm like, doing the same on my lower lashes. So let's start with the first shade that we applied. And it always gets in my eyes, but you know, hey-ho, that's my life. And I'm pretty sure that now I use like not only velvet cake, but another shade from like the Rachel Leary palette, which is more like a red kind of shade. And again, I don't know why I'm not showing the color that I'm using. I probably like, you know, just forgotten because I got so into the makeup. I was like so happy with the result and I forgot to show you the shades. But I promise everything will be linked below. And I know it looks maybe crazy, but you know, once you finish with all your makeup, you know, mascara and everything, it will look amazing. As always, you know, sometimes in the process, you might look like a crazy lady or like someone punch you in the eye, especially when you use purple and red. I mean, I know because that's what I use most of the time, like reddish, you know, tones. But believe me, it will all come together at the end. And now I'm using just a black eye pencil, and this one is not available anymore. I cannot find it anywhere. It was just a Maybelline, like, you know, black eye pencil, but you can use eyeliner pencil, yeah, but you can use any, probably, like, you know, any will do. This one, like, you know, I have to say, is like one of the blackest blacks, but again, you can use any other black eyeliner pencil you go, casual, you know, pencil you go. So, and now I'm using the Air Volume mascara from L'Oreal, which is like, you know, one of my new favorites. So actually I have to say that, you know, majority of what I'm using in this tutorial is drugstore, which, you know, is always a plus because I always like enjoy using products that are also very affordable. So a lot of them are. So yeah, mascara everywhere. I mean, I'm a huge mascara fan, so if I can apply even like 2 or 3 layers, I will do that. So the more the better. And let's go on my eyebrows, and I'm using the same as always. This product is from Max Factor, I want to say. Will be linked below, and it's just like a brow gel. I mean, a color, of course, brow gel. And I'm just trying to, yeah, make my eyebrows more visible because, I mean, I have them, but they're not very thick, I would say. So, of course, they need some, you know, some extra love. And I love this product because they still look natural. They don't look, you know, too much, which, I mean, if you are a fan of like, yeah, very dark eyebrows and, you know, very structured eyebrows, go ahead, but it's just not my thing. So I'm using the bronzer and contour like shades again from the Rachel Leary palette. I think the shade that I'm using now, which is like, yeah, the contour one, is called Caramel Slice, and the bronzer is called Golden Hour. But if I'm wrong, you will find it, so forgive me if I'm wrong. I'm just trying to remember from what I've seen. And yeah, shade is very nice. I mean, as it's medium dark, I would say, but it blends very nicely, so you can definitely, like, you know, build it up, or if it's too much, blend it, like, you know, and make it like less harsh in your face. So I'm applying, like, of course, bronzer everywhere. I guess that, you know, mascara and bronzer are just like, yeah, my must have. So there's never too much mascara, never too much bronzer. And I'm also using the same brush that I use to apply all my eyeshadows, so majority of my eyeshadows, just like, you know, to blend further the eyeshadows, like, you know, the bottom lashes eyeshadows with the top. So I'm just like, trying to, like, blend everything together. And now I'm using another eyeshadow from the same palette to highlight my inner corner. And as you can see, this is like, you know, just the perfect shade, very intense, which, you know, it makes such a, you know, a huge difference when you apply it. So yes, I'm very happy with the eyeshadows, I have to say. Yeah, and I'm going back with a little bit more of my eyebrows product, just in the front, because I wanted to make it a little bit, you know, fuller. So I'm applying a little bit more. And yeah, I mean, like, I really, really like this look. The colors are just beautiful. You can see the purple and the pink and some reddish. It's just amazing. Now, let's go with some lipstick. So, this is Weird. No, sorry, completely wrong. This is Velvet Teddy from MAC. I said weird because I can't remember. Like, I wanted to apply Weird, but it was like a little bit too brownish. So, Velvet Teddy with Honey Love on top of it, just like, to make it a little bit lighter for my liking. But I mean, of course, go ahead and do you. So yeah, I mean, you cannot see that, so I will link that below. But I mean, those are like, two probably like the most famous from MAC. So, and that's the finished look, as you can see. I really love it. I love these colors. And that's my scarf, so you can see all the colors. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and comment below. Love you. Bye bye.